Caribou has a crew with a whole bunch of dudes and a couple really cool chicks. Come here to learn, come here to teach. Mostly we come to bullshit. Caribou Heart, we all play our part in this cannabis game. Caribou Heart, come pop a squat, recreate, or just kill your pain. Rolling up weed into a bunch of dudes and a couple dang dab hits. Laughing along, getting real stoned. Don't forget, dear Uncle Rick. Caribou Heart, we all play our part in this cannabis game. Caribou Heart, come pop a squat, recreate, or just kill your pain.
All right, what's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight?
Hey, that was pretty cool.
Cheers.
Cool.
So the best part is, so after me bitching and whining all that time, well, it's on the other computer and I don't know how to get it from one to the other. You know what I ended up fucking doing? Downloading it off of YouTube on this same computer. But you know, it's hey, we got it now.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
you know, hey, you just got to do what you got to do, man. You make it work.
Yeah, we get there. I spent all day playing on my computer. Oh, here's Erik right here, right on. I spent all day on my computer playing with this new editing program that abolished productions from the Michigan Bros Show got me playing with. I showed him out. And wow, there's a lot more going on with this new program than the simple Microsoft or whatever one that came with my computer that I'm used to playing with was. But once I eventually figure it out, it's I think we'll have some pretty good stuff going on. All right, here he is. Erik, how you doing, brother?
How you doing, Erik?
Hi, what's going on? Can you hear me? Pretty good.
Cheers, dude. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome, Erik. Welcome, chat.
Yeah, Erik, it's nice to meet you, man.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Been following you for a little while.
Hey, Uncle
Right,
Rick,
yeah.
since you mentioned chat, I'd like to give a
Finally
quick
put a
shout
voice
out.
to the face.
Ooh, I think he's lagging on us.
He had to see our faces. I'm so sorry.
I know.
The computer saw our face. No.
Yep, you might have to bounce in and out.
Huh?
He froze.
Yeah. We'll get his, I don't know if you could hear us. Erik, if you could hear us, try with your video shut off.
If you're being held hostage, just blink twice.
And then make sure you blink the coordinates to Rick.
Shit.
Show us on your hand.
Fluffy, did you just start a new Instagram? Is that what's going on in your life?
Oh God, yeah, I did that thing.
Well,
I needed to get some information, so I
Really?
needed to get some information. So I tried to email Spartan, then I couldn't figure out if I had the right email or not. So I fucking started an Instagram just so I could fucking DM him. And that was I figured,
Wait.
fuck it. Now that it's there, I might as well just put something on it.
Well, you can say hi to him. He's in chat right now. SpartanGrowing@gmail.com.
Hey, Spartan. You went to ingesting goo app? That's so messed up, man.
We're gonna go ahead and post your Instagram link on the chat there, so everybody can send you diesel truck pictures and memes. Oh yes, please, that'd be fucking fantastic.
Oh, wait until the picture I send you. I'm just gonna join just to send you fucked up shit.
Just in case anybody's wondering, Fluffy really likes the dick pics in the DMs, okay?
Oh yeah, just
He's got a collection of mine, so there's no point.
Well, everyone, I get a heart on everyone I send them.
I just made up that email address, Spartan. I've never heard that one before.
Nice. So DP, what do you think of that video I sent you?
You sent me a video?
Yeah. You responded last week with like, yo. And at first I thought you were actually talking to me. And then I realized you just got to that video that I sent you. The one where the dude was like, yo, you hot. Like, why? You just airing that out and fucking, yeah, dude. I almost pissed my pants. And I was like, I need somebody that can post this on other places besides, because I couldn't take it off of Facebook. It was on Facebook. I can only send it to like a contact. And I was like, DP, he can get it somewhere else. Like,
Let's see. All right, I'm looking it up now. Because once I saw it was on Facebook,
Okay.
open it, I don't think.
Okay.
yeah, back to the guest. Sorry.
Do we have connection, Erik? Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Oh man, I hope so. Mine's shoddy up here where I'm at.
You sound better.
Yeah, it's working. It's working.
All right, cool.
When in doubt, just kill your camera if you have to. Usually, sometimes trying to run both, if you don't have a good internet connection, you freeze up. So if you're freezing up and shit, just turn your video off.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Tell everybody to turn theirs off. My time.
So welcome, Erik. Tell us about yourself, sir.
Well, I'm Erik Taylor. I'm from Cherokee, North Carolina, and I guess I'm trying to get my foot in the door, basically. I mean, I've grown for the past 4 years, and obviously it's illegal down here in North Carolina, but they have decriminalized it. And where I am Native American, I'm Cherokee Eastern Band of the Cherokee Indians, EBCI. I guess we're trying to get a move on where we're sovereign. We don't have to follow North Carolina's laws. We're just kind of like guidelines with them. But they have approved a medical program, but they're choosing the people that are on the board right now. And I guess the board is what makes the rules. So it's just a waiting game right now.
Politics.
Dude, that'd be awesome to get your foot in the door
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. Politics. That's what it seems like right now. It's politics.
It always is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But so you have been growing, allegedly growing for a while already.
Yep.
Did I use the right words?
Allegedly.
There you go.
The most experienced entry-level grower applying for that job when it comes time, eh?
Oh yeah.
Hey
So
man,
is-
there's nothing wrong being born with a natural talent, and they can't prove it's not.
So is both
Right.
is both recreational and medical illegal in North Carolina?
Right now it's all legal. And I think just right here on our reservation ain't big. I mean, if you find it on a map, our reservation's literally just, it's a little square like that big on the map. I mean, we're the only place in North Carolina that's medical, but like I said, I mean, we're waiting on the rules.
Yeah. What is the area population? Say within 50 miles of where you live, what would the population be?
Well, we got 7,000 tribal members, and
Oh my.
I know that's just the tribe. I couldn't tell you like exact numbers or anything, but
Wow.
I mean, we got a casino like 10 years ago. We're the one of two casinos. The second one's getting built right now, but the Catawbas, they own that, and they're in South Carolina, but they're building one in North Carolina. So I don't know how that works.
More politics.
Yeah.
That's
Politics and
pretty
sounds
much
like
our
probably
claim to fame right now is that, yeah, we got a casino. That is our claim to fame right now.
Cool.
And they have been reporting. I mean, it's showing up on the news that we've passed our medical and we've decriminalized up to an ounce. Other than that, I'm
You know
working.
what? You know
All I
what?
have is
Yeah.
I got a job.
You're
Yeah, go ahead.
you're simply ahead of your time, Eric. That's all. It's nothing to feel bad about. So hopefully everything lines up for you, and that be the case. Have you got a plan for how you want to develop the facility? Can you tell us much about
Oh
that?
man, if I think about all I can say about that is where it's, I guess, where they're still figuring it all out. I couldn't tell you what they're going to do. I mean, the way I'm already thinking about it is that like they want people, like if you have a farm, they want you to have your farm for at least 3 years, and then you can apply to start growing. But well, like all the smaller tribal members, like me and my friends and all that. I mean, we are regular citizens. All we have is a regular day job, and so these people that do farm and I guess, got the money to, they're gonna be, yeah, they're gonna be leaps and bounds ahead of where I'm at. So I feel like I'm literally starting from the ground up is what I'm starting from. I mean, even if it's just growing a couple plants and then trying to sell, make my own strain or sell my own seeds. I mean, I would love to do that. I mean, seeing hypothetical stuff and the way his stuff grows and the way he sells his seeds and whatnot, man, I would love to do just that. That would be awesome in my book.
You could do like the guys in Florida. Florida
I would be.
requires a 30-year agriculture license. So what people do is they find the farmer that has that, in your case, only a 3-year. So you just jump on the back of a farmer that has a license, been active more than 3 years, and see if he let you do your thing there. And then as you get your door open through his farm, you get your land and you get your farm started. And before you know it, 3 years have passed, and you've tuned your craft and in somebody else's property, and then you can leave him with that knowledge and that treasure right there, and then you can just move on to your own.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've thought about that also. And then even if, I mean, our casino, we get per cap checks every 6 months. I know the Seminoles down in Florida, they get a check every month, and their check's like $10,000.
Yeah,
our check is nothing like that. I mean,
yeah, I'm in South Florida. I was just telling Rick the story how the Seminoles down here get paid.
Oh yeah, they get banked down there, man.
Well, we're overgrowing the government, one state, one province, one reserve at a time, and we're gonna win. Just got to be patient.
Yep.
I like we are going about it as well.
Yep, I know exactly what you mean.
Stuff, y'all going about it and telling the people, hey, this is technically our land, this is our bodies, these are our plants. Can we please do with it as we please? It's good stuff.
Here.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you growing right now, Eric? Allegedly.
I tried to start I tried to start a warble hat from hypothetical, because I told him, I already had my next couple runs planned out, so it's his run right now, and the only one that took was the Swamp Berry D, and man, that thing's growing amazingly. I can't believe how fast and how it's beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I've had a lot of success with the stuff I grew from him, and everybody who's tried it has absolutely loved it. And he's got super terpy stuff, so you'll be happy. Sure.
Yeah, I've seen a
Yeah,
couple of the posts that you
my
put up
first
there.
auto run.
Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, man. I
Man,
saw the
yeah.
last post you put up of that C1 Berry D, man. It looks fucking beautiful, dude. You're doing a great job, killing it.
And
So
where I guess I'm not rich by any means. Everything I use, I make myself. I mean, I did my own compost. I do banana peel teas. Of course, the compost took like almost a year and a half to get it good and where I wanted it. And the container that the swamp berry D's in, I haven't messed with that at all. And I've grown. This will be the 4th plant that's grown in that one container. So I top dressed with some bone meal and worm castings. Yeah. That, I mean, I had to buy the worm castings. It was just some generic thing from Walmart. Other than that, I mean, I try to do it all myself.
I mean, you're composting yourself and everything else. You ain't got like just a little worm bin going to, they're so easy and they don't stink, man. It'd be a great addition to just add to what you're already doing. I mean, you're already doing it,
I got so many worms in my compost that, I mean, I don't really think I need a bin, to be honest with you. They're all in that compost, man. They're everywhere.
Well, there you go.
I don't have a name for this one, but this is the one that I posted before. I don't know if you guys can see that. Trim jobs kind of shit on it, but hey, it's damn sticky. It smells like cheese. And
see, if Caribou was at his post, we all could have seen a better shot of that. Oh, there he is.
Eating supper, and I come in the door just in time to see if Caribou was at his post. What did I miss?
He was showing off some of his alleged bud, and if you could spotlight him so we could all see it.
Looks better than what I'm smoking on.
Okay.
What's the matter? You don't like that Delta 8?
I got like.
Very nice. And you say you didn't really have a name for it, but it was nice and skunky and cheesy and.
Yeah. I wish I could get it to focus.
Try put your hand. There you go. It's tricky.
Come on, camera.
Now,
I might need to wipe my camera off.
Now you said that's the 4th run in that pot. That you're running. How big of a pot is that you keep rerunning in?
I got one 5 gallon in there, and I couldn't tell. I mean, I assume it's 5 gallons. It looks like, it's one of them ornamental flower pots from just Dollar Tree. And I mean, I think it holds about 3 or 4 gallons, probably closer to 4 gallons. Other than that, I mean, that's about all I can tell you about it.
And
the compost is just grass clippings, dirt from in the forest. I'm surrounded by trees right now, so I just walk into the woods, dig, take all the roots out. The only bad part about it is I come out covered in poison, man. Poison oak, prevalent in my area.
No pain, no gain. What type of lighting are you using, Erik?
An SF 1000. from Spider Farmer.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm hoping to get another one. Yeah. And that's all I've been using. Just one Spider Farmer.
And how
For the
many
inside,
watts?
yep.
How many watts is that?
Oh my God. It couldn't be, I mean, man, I
Hey,
couldn't tell you. I don't know
Erik,
the exact
Erik,
specifications.
don't take any of this personal. I have a tendency to want to put people on the spot.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, I couldn't tell you the exact specifications of the Spider Farmer. I just know it's a Spider Farmer 1000, SF 1000.
That's okay.
And that's all you're using right now is just that one SF1000.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. Nice.
Yep. To me,
Okay,
I guess where it ain't got a lot of power to it, I feel like I gotta let the plant go longer. You know, so when it's hit 90 days and people are like, oh, you know, my bud's finishing and whatnot, at 90 days, you know, my plant's nowhere near it with the SF 1000. So I gotta let it keep going. I gotta let it go longer. Is what I've learned to working with it and whatnot.
yeah, I mean, because I believe like your SF1000, I believe it's only 100, maybe a little over 100 watt LED, light. So it's not packing a huge punch. But I mean, I've grown some really nice like autos, like especially like Hype's autos, just under my HLG 100. Just basically the same thing as that. SF 1000, and it produced great results. But like you said, sometimes you just got to run it a little longer, put that light a little bit closer. You're only growing, basically one plant under that, unless you got like two little guys, kind of. So
yeah,
but
man, that last one, the tall one, I had a tall one. I thought it was going to stay as tall as the one I had in the 5-gallon, but man, that thing shot up, and it made this airy. Usually this comes out pretty tight under the SF 1000, but where that plant was so tall, this particular plant right here was, I swear, about 2 feet away from the light. That's how tall the other plant was. So I was trying to compensate with keeping it shining on this one, but that tall one, it took it away from it. So these buds right here are, they're sticky, but they're not as tight as I'd want them to be.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not getting the intensity with that light by itself. You gotta keep it at least 16 inches close to that those plants.
Yeah.
Now, are you keeping all that like kind of small and tight, intentional because of where you're at, or is it just kind of what you're working with at the moment and you're in the process of upgrade?
I would say a little bit of both. I want to upgrade later on this year, but right now I'm just, like I said, just working with what I got. I hate it that it had to be that far up above the plant, but I know what batch of seeds that came from, and literally all I've grown is just from bag seeds, man. Always it's hard to get good wheat here. You guys do not know. It's hard to get some good stuff here. I know I could
You got me
use
on Cannabuzz, man.
some weird guy on Snapchat or whatever, but man,
Oh,
I'd rather, once I
Ain't
did it myself, I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna stick to myself.
There you go.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about seeds. My bad. I'm back now. Sorry, I took off for a second. I had a quick trip to take, man. I'm back.
Where'd you go?
I was working on the moon. I wanted to be the first man on there, so fuck it.
Hey, it's 94 million miles to the sun.
Yeah, it is.
93, but who's counting?
So I can't see live chat on YouTube. I'm just kind of,
Well, live
Everybody
chat
say what up.
is very happy you're here.
Dan,
Yeah.
he's usually on there.
Hey, how are you?
Supreme Great, he's usually on there.
I haven't seen Supreme yet, but
I like everybody on
Hey,
Cannabis. They're all
Speaking of the
cool.
chat, I'd like to give a
And that's where I
happy
seen you
birthday
guys at.
shout out
So, I
to
mean,
311.
first time I got on there, I was like, cool. You know, I finally found some people that are like-minded. Yeah, maybe
absolutely.
people I can actually talk to and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love that
311.
chat.
Yeah,
It's-
311
it's-
just checked in, and happy birthday, 311.
Happy birthday, 311.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, everybody else, Detroit River Rat. By the way, good luck everybody at that in Lansing, Michigan tomorrow. I hope you have a great turnout and are well represented.
I'm gonna take a quick chance because I know one of my friends is actually watching this while they're at the house that I've been helping work at, and I slacked off and didn't go today, but I'll be there tomorrow, and I'm glad I slacked off. But this is for you guys. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Can you turn that up a little bit, please? That's better. That's better.
See the bass? Oh, so Fluff, I got a question for you. How old is my fucking plant?
Hold on, I'll look on my board now.
62 days.
Yes, there you go, 62 days.
It is 62, and we got to hold out till 70. Is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
'Cause
I am.
I got this bitch right here,
I don't know. I was lying about 62.
and she's fucking purple, and she's got fucking pink trichomes. I wish I could show you, but this is the Hash and Got by Hypothetical. Oh my god, it smells so good. No.
Actually, yeah, no, the pictures you have of that in the sun, it is gorgeous. The way that purple bud just stands right the fuck out.
I know. I got a
Those
yellow
fucking
light,
leaves.
and
And it's got
fucking.
that deep, it's got that deep
Oh.
pink hue to it, man. That one is pretty.
Hold on a
I
second.
don't think Axel was too impressed with it.
Yeah, well, I'm not that good of a
Axel's a
grower.
tough fucking critic, man.
Can we get? No, that ain't gonna work out, is it? No.
I don't think you're gonna get that. You know what?
Yeah.
Tell everybody where they can fucking find you, and then
Did you
If you
post it
don't know
on?
where I'm at, then I don't want to tell you.
Did you post it on
Oh, yeah.
IG or Cannabis?
No, Cannabis. I'm on Cannabis. It's just I can't handle all the notifications between Cannabis and then Discord, and I'm not a big fan of IG.
Just ignore them.
I can't.
Anyway,
Yeah,
they
I'm in the
were.
same boat.
Let's see. We popped them on the 4th of.
I would show you my other one.
Was it
The
August 4th? I think is when we popped them. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'd show you my other one, but it's invisible and it's too big to carry up.
No.
Oh, that thing is just huge. It's huge.
Yeah, it's fucking a monster. Still
Yeah,
under
I
the
saw
light.
it. I saw it the other day when you dusted it.
You like that shit, huh? I got an empty dry cup, solo cup, still sitting underneath the fucking light, just to sit there and be like, "You fucked up."
Hey,
Somehow I fucked up.
I love the purple in it.
Thank you. That's a blurple.
Yeah, that's definitely the light doing all the work for that purple. Yeah, that's for damn sure.
But that was mine was grown outdoors under less than 12 hours, because realistically, fucking once it hit flower, my plants were already hitting flower pretty much. So I've been relying on just the outdoor just to see what it would do, and that's what I got out of it. So I can't wait to put one underneath 18 hours in a bigger pot.
Yeah, I mean, I've got mine. I believe mine are running 18 under that 320 watt HLG.
Yeah, 18.
They're running 18, and they're in that fucking no-till bed let me tell you what, those things are just, they're
I know it's supposed to
top
be.
to bottom, bud.
I know we're not supposed to encourage each other in this competition, but you're looking good, man. You're looking really good. Fuck you.
Thank you so much.
You're
But
welcome.
no, I mean, but right. I mean, those things are, you know, I want to see what you do inside, right? Because you just kind of willy-nilly tossed that damn thing outside. It wasn't really, you know,
Yeah.
too much of a thing, you know? And so I do want to see what you can do now that you can take care of it a little fucking more.
Yeah, she's pretty. And I'm interested in this 1-to-1 ratio, you know, like this is my first actual any CBD, what's besides the low amounts that come with the higher THC amounts. This one's definitely got me intrigued. I mean, fuck, just growing it, it's beautiful.
Everybody that the one that I had growing up, they were all surprised that it even had CBD in it.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
The right one, like I got stoned as fuck.
Well, I mean, after Fluff was talking about it for a while, I was just like,
Good flower too, great terps.
yeah. How did yours come out? Did it come out with the purple? Because like my trichomes, like I wish I could fucking show you guys. They're pink, man. They're fucking pink, and it's beautiful.
I had one of the two last round that I had the pink in it, and it was just right. The whole plant was just a beautiful pink hue with like some dark purple streaks.
Yep, that's pretty much what's going on here, man.
Is yours right now smell kind of like Crystal Light lemonade, like pink Crystal Light lemonade?
It's a tough tell. It's kind of got it's got a bit of a gas to it, which seems to be a bit more overpowering.
A little bit, just a little bit, yeah. Oh,
and it's been a while since I did a rail of Crystal White, so I can't tell you exactly what it smells like. So, but yeah, definitely.
The last one I was smelling, right, it was after it was all cured in the jar, and you know, all of that kind of gassy, kind of gassed off of it. But man, it just, I swear to God, it was like it was like doing a rail of freaking Crystal Light. It really was, man. It was like almost borderline offensive when you stuck your fucking nose in it, how much it smelled.
If it's as flavorful and smells nearly as good as his Can & Co., then, because when I was done with that had a straight up lime smell, man. Like every time I whiffed it, that first scent was lime, and then it would come something else afterwards. But the initial, like that, you're like, whoa, that's lime. And then, you know, you go in again, you start smelling deeper and you smell something else, you know, but that first whiff was like, boom, that's a lime.
Hey, everybody be quiet for 1 second. 311's in the chat. Does everybody want to sing happy birthday to him real quick? Should we sing happy birthday to him?
No, I'm not singing fucking shit to nobody.
Wait, I think that's copywritten now, isn't it? Some shit?
Yeah, that'd probably get us a strike.
Yeah, I mean.
That shit.
Well, happy birthday, 311. Cheers to everybody. A bunch of little girls that don't want to sing you happy birthday song.
I mean, I would sing it, but I honestly think it's copyrighted.
Dab Frog for his birthday.
Dab Frog, there you go.
All right.
Okay.
Rip it. Yeah, if only Rick could steal another song for us to fucking, you know, dab to, like he's been trying.
Or if Caribou would do the video.
Hey, where's our frog ass? You got him loaded up tonight?
He popped back on the Discord. Oh, you're talking about, I thought you were talking about bees. I was like, he popped on Discord.
I want to hear
Chad in chat, he said he came to sing happy birthday, so send him the link, man. He can sing it.
Yeah, where the hell is Bees? Actually, he's supposed to be back. He sent me a message like bright and early first thing this morning asking if he could take over the guest booking responsibilities again. And I was like, thank fucking God, yes.
Yeah, I saw that message. I was like, you're back.
Hey, listen, speaking of guests, I've noticed recently Tommy Chong showing up on a couple of podcasts, and I watched one today on it was a 420 scene. He's a really good interviewer, a really good interviewee, and he kind of carries the show all on his own. Damn it, I'd love to take a run at getting Tommy Chong on for a session. That'd be really cool. He's promoting. I think he's opening up some dispensaries, and of course he's wants to do some promoting, and yeah. So
Hello.
Well, wow, man. If you can get like Tommy Chong on here, that would be like.
Oh, he did it.
Wow.
He told the story. He told the story of how Dave's Not Here came about, and it was pretty funny, pretty fucking hilarious. Yeah.
It's got some
what else?
Labrador in it.
What else? I got to get. What else is on my mind that I don't have any notes? God, I'm just getting too reckless. Tommy would cost you money, Uncle Rick. Well, maybe.
Just
Kingfisher.
fucking reckless, Rick. Are you kidding me? I mean, where is your fucking head at, buddy? I did think it's weird. You showing up late. You don't have your fucking notes on you.
I know.
I mean, it's like you don't even fucking care anymore.
It's not true. It's just
You're just out there whoring around with everybody else, and you don't even
no.
give a fuck about coming home anymore.
Oh my God. You almost made me lose it. Not only that, but he's ready. He's like so trying to upscale our guests. He's like, yeah, you know.
Oh no!
Let's see if we can get Tommy. You know what? Fuck these people down here.
Eric, my sincere. That's not where that was coming from. It was just one of those stoner moments that I just happened to be on that. And Eric, we're honored and pleasured to have you show up tonight.
Rick, I was only messing with you, man. Relax.
Hey,
you
man,
you did a good
awesome.
job, buddy. You did a good
I wasn't
job.
trying to rile you up, man. No, just fuck with you, you know.
I've been watching. Yeah, I've been watching you guys for a good couple months, hell, longer than that, honestly. And just to be invited, man, that's amazing in my book.
Hell, we're just happy you kept showing up.
We're really glad you're here, man.
Oh yeah, I got to liven that chat it.
Oh, you figured out the chat thing?
They just got a live in the chat up, man.
I mean, I can't get on chat at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, you're not missing anything, Kingfisher, Hurton, Tyler, 420 Green Goddess, Chad Westport, Spartan, Al the Beastly. Nobody important.
Dude, there's so many in there.
Did I just say that?
Who let Chad in anyway? No.
Detroit's in there. Tyler's in there.
Shred with Mr. Westport.
Right.
Little bit is in there.
Bringing my board out there with Shred.
I'm trying to go through the list, guys.
Adam, Rasufa.
Oh, and fucking, of course, you know, Garth is in there.
Earlier.
Tyler.
Party on, Chad.
Had all these great people coming in to help hang out with you.
Thunder Dan.
D-Bay.
Hey, DP,
Is G-Bay here?
You still have a job.
Yeah, D-Bay's in. He was in there.
Oh, yeah. There's G-Bay.
Rasufa. Kingfisher. Okay, I'm done scrolling. This shit's long. We appreciate all you guys, but my attention span is very short. Rick does the Patreon. That's why I don't do it.
Hey, look, he's decided to show up too. He's in
He showed up there.
Jeez.
I didn't even want to say his name.
What kind of hey Eric, what kind of aspirations you got for like your home growth? You know, do you want to keep something tight? Do you want to get what do you want to get set up? What are your aspirations for your personal growth?
If you're able to do it.
Yeah, just what do you want to do? I want to hear about your fucking hopes, what you want to get done.
Oh.
He obviously doesn't want to do anything.
Did we?
Why?
Oh, there you go.
He's back.
Let's see. You asking like what I want done, or like where I want to go, my direction?
What's your
What
goal?
am I doing?
What's your garden goal?
Yeah. If money was no object, and you wanted to do a little home grow, how could you visualize that?
Oh man, let's see. I guess right now at the moment, I mean, if I could just, get that bathroom up to where I want it. I mean, that's just, just a small goal right now. Just, if I could get that bathroom where I want it. Like I say, if money was no problem, I would love to upgrade to at least the SF 4000 and get a bigger, I guess a bigger bed. I probably want to do like a sit, speed it from the bottom. Cause that's what I did that first one I did like that. I did first plant I grew in the bathroom. I did it sit style and with a 5-gallon bucket. I mean, it wasn't anything special. It wasn't anything new, but I mean, I would love to upgrade, get a bigger bed, man. Have something bigger than 5 gallons, I guess. Have it really big. So at least something that filled the bathroom up. Fix the walls in the bathroom. No, because all I got is just brown walls. I mean, these walls you see right here is the same walls that are in that bathroom. So I mean, I ain't got. If I can, cover them somehow, I'd be happy with that. I ain't I ain't hard to please. I would just want to get it, somewhere up to par, get it up to standard, get it up to a point that I knows I could just, if I had to, I could just leave it alone, just throw a seed in there and be happy with it.
Yeah. Well, the bathroom's got a couple of good things going for it. It's got a drain. It has water. It has exhaust vents. So you're in the right direction.
There you go. If you don't need the fucking shower, fucking who was that? Chad Westport fucking nailed it. Fill the damn bathtub. Fucking let it rock.
There you go.
Fucking put the light right above the bathtub, man. You can just fucking turn the shower on to fucking water them. Dude, that's a great idea. I want to grow a bathtub now. Fuck.
And
that kind of made me really excited. I really want to do this.
I'm not on city water. I got a well, so I mean, I don't have to. That's another thing I got going for me. There's a lot of things at this property where we're at. If it's done right, you could get some pretty good plants out of it. And one step at a time for me, man, because I'm just low man on the totem. Most of the time in the rear with the gear,
I'm not sure if anyone's asked you yet, but what's your growing season like down there? We're from way the hell up north where we're like, it could be snow and frost anytime for us.
Oh man. From December to March, man, it can be the same way. Some days it'll be damn 60 degrees outside, but then at night during the winter season, 60 degrees during the day, by God, 30 and 30 at night. But down here, I can start my seeds. If I'm going outside, I can start my seeds inside in February, put them outside around the end of March, and let them go all the way up until October. The only downfall with it, I found out where I'm at. I mean, it's not flat. Like, here's the mountain, here's my house. I got trees way above me. I mean, they get maybe 5 hours of direct sunlight, and then other than that, it's ambient light. I mean, you don't have no direct light. So my plants outside, they don't get big at all. No, nothing gets big here. And towards when July hits and hurricane season starts, man, the moisture outside And that's my biggest enemy. That and caterpillars. Other than that, I mean, if I could figure out a way to keep the white, if I could, keep the powder mold off, I'd be all right. I mean, I can grow literally from March all the way to October.
I'd be all right. Yeah, it's usually May long weekend for us is when we're typically able to put our stuff outside.
Mm.
So yeah, like an extra 2 months of growing, that'd be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful stuff.
Yeah, yours gets cold up there real quick, and it. How long is your growing season up there?
Typically about like mid-May-ish to right around now is your kind of when things start winding down. Anytime after Labor Day weekend, you can expect snow or frost to start coming, but we typically don't actually get anything lasting until end of mid to late. That's one of the reasons why Rick's trying to lead the autoflower revolution of the Great White North up here. It's
We're right behind you, buddy.
Right, I hear that.
Oh,
We support you.
We have a
They're not my future, but I hope they're yours. You know, and I'll have a few just to have, but they're not my future. But I can actually have a full season grow, so I mean, it's a little unfair. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? We have so many things going for us in this particular part of the planet. We like powdery mildew outdoors. I'm talking about it. Powdery mildew is not really an issue. Insects, caterpillars, all that kind of stuff. Deer, as a matter of fact, the deer don't really necessarily go after the plants. It's just the short growing season. That's what it comes down to. So, and that's a big deal. I'm afraid.
Seeing around, like my friends that grow more in the woodsy areas and shit, they complain about fucking deer demolishing their plants.
Yeah, and we have deer, plenty of deer, but for some
I
reason,
don't think I got them. I mean, we got deer around here, but I ain't never seen one here on my property.
I've seen a herd of cows do some major damage on a small crop.
Oh, Rufasa ADHD kills a lot of fucking plants. Trust me, a lot of them happen in my house that way.
Yeah, I've seen them. Cows eat the plants, and then I believe they got tired and decided just to lay the fuck down, and like because everything was just like flat, you know, like. But yeah, took out like 20 plants. This was like a decade or two ago.
So I'm gonna talk here for a minute. We have a sponsor that is apparently sponsoring us with a light here, Bloom LED. I don't know if these lights are any good because we can't seem to get one fucking shipped. I can tell you these people are a definite fucking pain in the ass to fucking deal with. I'm like right now, the reason I haven't been very present on this show is because I'm emailing with them back and forth because almost a month ago, when I started talking to them, they shut my fucking PayPal down for suspected fraud just because I'd never had a payment come into me, right? It takes me forever, like good 2-3 weeks of to get the computer shit figured out. And then after that, it still wasn't good enough. I had to wait for this to be auto deposited or something like that later on. So in the last few days now, I can just start doing this and think, oh yeah, it's a good time while I'm thinking about it. And I try and order it up because fucking Fluff's the man. We want him to hurry and try this fucking light out. And now it's like I try and get the link on Amazon and there's like, oh, they don't even have this light. Don't even know if it's going to be back in stock. I'm like, well, this is fucking stupid. And I'm not very patient is I guess what I'm getting at. And then so I send the picture of what I'm looking at to whoever I'm emailing back and forth with. They're like, oh, that's the American link, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, I'm trying to ship it to an American, so kind of makes sense to me, but call me silly. And then I shipped try to order it through the Canadian link. And once again, it's exactly kind of what I thought. You can't ship it to America through that link. Fuck. As far as I'm concerned, I just kind of just want to give them their fucking money back. How do you give money back through PayPal? Because these guys are just at this point just a fucking pain in the ass. If you want to, if you're offering to sponsor with lights and shit like that, why is it up to me to fucking take a payment from you to order it myself? Just ship it. Or why can't you fucking order it yourself? Because that's their fucking lame ass excuse, is that they don't have them in possession, right? They're at wherever the warehouse is. So they had to PayPal me their money so I can order. It's like, well, why can't you just fucking order and send it to my place or to Fluff's place? I'm sure their intentions are good, but it's this like, you guys, you're a fucking shit show. You're a bigger shit show than us.
And
that makes a big shit show.
Saying something.
So yeah, hopefully, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know, maybe we see about giving them their money back, or it's like, I'm tired of it. Fluff, I wanted to get you late, brother, but not impressed.
Hey, you know what, man? The HLG that it was going to replace is fucking kicking ass and doesn't need to be replaced. So fuck them. You know what? HLG works great. And I never had a single problem with that motherfucker or them as a company. They are right on everything.
Yeah, well, this is kind of like, it's like, it makes me think like the writing on the wall. You're like, fuck, I haven't even gotten this light. And I bet you, like, I'm pretty sure I have a very prominent few gray hairs right here on the fucking penis duster now. And I'm pretty sure it's because of these assholes, me trying to get the light out of them. And well, it's not worth all the fucking stress it's causing. So sorry for going on this fucking rant during your episode, Erik. It's just like, wow.
Oh, you're good.
But like I said,
yeah, I wouldn't want to be dealing with it. Though.
If we're not, like I said, if we're not impressed with this product, we'll let you know. And right now, up to this point, I gotta say your customer service is unsatisfactory. It's enough of that, I guess. On to
I think somebody nailed it. Somebody needs to look at these fucking companies for fucking laundering money. It's exactly what it fucking sounds like.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That shit's funny. Anywho, yeah. Hey, if a real light company out there wants to fucking send somebody something, we'll give you an honest review.
Yeah.
I'll fucking knock something out of the park with your fucking light, man. I'll fucking sell the shit out of it if it's a good light.
I'll be brutally honest.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, when your company sucks a fucking dick like that, that's kind of how you get talked about.
Yeah, we'll talk.
This is a double-edged sword right here, guys. Whoever decides to actually jump on that train.
And now watch the fucking light will show up somewhere within the next week. It's gonna be like the best fucking grow light ever. We're just gonna be like, oh shit, we were talking shit about that, and they're gonna be like, and we're done with you guys. Well, I don't think so, but whatever. Hey, although I'm sure their light is good.
Yeah,
We weren't talking shit. We just said we never tried it, right?
Yeah.
When you get into the budget LEDs and you watch some of these fucking reviews and all those other things, I mean, it really starts getting to the point where like all these budget LEDs that is just like that company, they're all basically the same damn light anyway.
Yep.
They all basically have the same damn specs. Yeah. They all work okay, they're all fine.
Yep. Well,
you need a fucking driver, they work, but
seems like there's only, like 2 or 3 different kinds of drivers out there that are actually getting used with any frequency by all the usual brands out there. And same with diodes. It seems like there's only, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of diodes that people seem to be using. So I think, right, as far as everything does seem to be made in China these days. So or the parts are made in China and maybe shipped here and assembled here, but that's best case scenario type shit. Rick, you look like you got something to say.
Agreed.
I'm just well, yeah.
Buddy, look like
Anybody
you had
wants to
gas.
send me a light, I don't give a shit how good it works. I'll say how fantastic it is. But boy, did I open a can of worms about the deer.
Wow.
There's a bunch of deer haters out there. But I gotta
They
tell
eat
you,
fucking plants, man.
Hell.
I gotta tell you when I first moved up here 15 years ago, and it really it only went on for a couple of years, and then I don't know what happened, but I moved up here in August, and it was sometime in September. And Prophet, you're distracting me. Or did you just mute me? I got a good story to tell. Here we go. So,
We're all listening. Get on
anyways, it
with
was sometime in
Fluffer making
September.
fuck me eyes at each other.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. So sometime in September, it could have been right around this time of the year, I was heading to town, and oh my God, cows all over the highway. Cows everywhere. I'll bet you, there had to be 30 or 40 cows that were on the highway that I had to slow down and drive around to get to town. And I like a week or so later, they were gone. And I really forgot all about it until the following September, and the cows are back. And I thought, what is going on here? So I spoke with somebody about it, and they said, oh yeah, well, these what the farmers do is they take their cattle in the springtime and they take them way out into the mountains and they let them loose. And then in the fall, they find their way home. And it's called free range cattle, I believe. And these cattle, to my understanding, have more rights than people. Like, I mean, if a cow walked onto your property and had a big shit in the front lawn, that's cool. You can't scare it away or nothing. They have the right to do that. And but anyway, yeah. So they let them out in the springtime, and come the fall, I guess their instincts tell them, well, it's winter's coming. I got to go home. And they find their way all the way home. Could be 30, 40, 50 miles. Anyway, that's my story. So,
well, look what salmon do.
That's a good point. Yeah.
That shit's amazing. And the shit that, like, what is it? Fucking water buffalo go through a fucking the fuck is that other one? Anyway, they migrate through, like, the water is filled with fucking crocodiles ready to eat their asses, wildebeest, and they follow that fucking path every time, man. And
yeah.
You guys realize that the whales travel a lot farther than both of those put together, right?
Listen, we're talking about land animals so we can, like, actually see and observe. I mean, I know we can if we really wanted to. Okay, if you want to put your whale info out there, wait until we get to the water. I think there's a lot of things that actually do that.
That Wagyu beef from Japan.
Well, you brought up the salmon,
What is
man.
it? That Wagyu beef is in Japan. Them cows get treated like royalty, man. Get massages and everything over in Japan. That Wagyu beef. What is it? I guess I'm pronouncing that right.
Certain
I'd like
cattle.
to live like one of them cows.
From all the
besides
hot
getting
little
good.
fucking cow bitches and shit like that, that'd be all right.
Yeah.
Wagyu beef.
Massaged cow beef. Is that what I just heard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, man. Look it up. Those cows get treated good. Them cows get treated good
Until the end. Then it gets served up good.
So, welcome to Beelzebub in chat. His
pretty
note
much.
is, what the fuck is Rick babbling about now?
Oh, no, don't welcome him. Give him shit. He's supposed to be up here. He's supposed to be back.
What's stopping him?
Damn, you're supposed to be back.
Damn it, where
You
you at?
fucked up the first day back. You couldn't even make it.
Right? He didn't even show up for the first date, man. What makes you think we're even gonna attempt to let you try again?
Hey, to be fair and play some devil's advocate, he did not say he was all about being back, you know, fucking having his own square. He said he wanted to talk to motherfuckers into coming on the show.
Oh,
So-
don't you go there, fucking fluff.
Wow.
Hey, I'm just trying to back. I'm just
What,
trying
he
to.
got his
I'm just-
tongue
I'm just
rammed
trying to
up your
fucking
ass?
Back a brother up. I'm just trying to back a brother up.
Yeah.
I play devil's advocate a little bit here and there.
He's licking your backside. That's why.
Well, you know, that's well, it's a kind of a shitty trade, but at the same time, when we did have Sam, when he was actually doing the full-time booking guest, he was killing it, man. There's a good stretch there of, I think it was a good month or two, where I didn't even know who was coming on, and I was like, I remember it was kind of just as like my life was kind of blew up and got all of a sudden crazy. So I was traveling like Friday nights, I'd be going all the way up to my parents' place because I had nowhere else to live for a bit. And then Sunday mornings, I'm going all the way back to where the hell I was working. So constantly traveling. It's like Sunday mornings, there's twice where we'd have guests show up and I'd have to pull over on the side of the road, get the show going. The guest gets there and I don't even know who they are. And I'm just like, oh, this is, it was awkward, but hey, the point is Sam did a fucking awesome job and I'm really excited about it. Are those your fish?
Do we get to see the tortured fish?
What was that?
I guess he doesn't want to talk to us. He's too good.
He said, "Fuck this shit, man. I don't even like these people."
Yeah.
He must love taking his headphones off and not hearing us.
I didn't hear a thing. I just had to show off my new goldfish pond.
Yeah, but you didn't show us the fish.
I'm getting.
That mud
Oh,
puddle.
no, they're still outside. I'm gonna
Oh.
wait till there's about a half inch of ice on the pond, and then I'll smash through and rescue them. That's my game plan. Hope it works.
Sounds pretty heroic, especially the way you're treating him. Damn.
Are you gonna be like was it Adam Sandler for Mr. Deeds with the Blackfoot and just like stomp right fish are gonna be like, no.
So one more quick thing I got to get off my mind here. I was also watching an episode of Canna Cribs, and they go around the country. If you're not familiar with them, featuring grow ups throughout the country. And Spartan, I understand that they were out to visit you. Do you know? Do you have any idea when they're going to run that episode of your thing at Mitten Canico? Anyway, that's my question.
Anyways, Sam looks like he's trying to join, so we at least guilt tripped his ass into fucking getting in.
Absolutely.
Nice.
But I think he's gonna use the fucked up phone excuse. He's gonna be like, oh, I can't talk or hear you guys. Just like he was on last time, Fluff, he was on here all talking to us and stuff like that. Showtime comes all of a sudden, oh, my phone didn't work. It's like, well, no, we were talking. We heard you.
So Erik, you decided
Yeah, right.
to go with the organic food for your plants. Was that a decision you made because it was convenient? You had things in nature that you could use, and
Yes. The
Uh-huh.
short answer, yes.
Yeah.
Because I had been, I guess, been smoking since I was a teenager. Other than that, high times, reading shit on the internet, get on the forums, found cannabis, found, other different forums. All I did was a lot of reading. So once I started realizing what's around me, what I could do, how I could start, start with the least cost possible, then yeah, that's how pretty much how it played out. Like I
Cool.
found, and the things that stuck with me the most was probably the K&F methods, fermenting stuff, because I mean, we get all kinds of vegetables, and we eat half of them, the other half usually goes bad. So I mean, why not? I was like, well, I can start using that. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I can get the dirt from the side of the mountain over here. Cool. Well, we got well water. Don't have to worry about city water. Cool.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it was like bam, bam, like all falling in place is how I was visualizing it. Like, well, it'll make it a lot smoother because I don't have to worry about that cost of having to go buy a bag of dirt. I ain't got to worry about, if the chlorine level is too high in my water because I got well water. So yeah,
Definitely.
there's just a lot of things I was reading that just, like I said, just bam, 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 just started just falling in place. And yeah, I was
Cool.
like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Let
Right
me get
on.
this light ordered. That was the only really cost I had to worry about.
Yep. Yeah. And it just seems like we overthink this plant or this weed, and we've got to try to do everything we can to manipulate it. Where if we just try to keep it simple and try not to complicate things, and you can have a good degree of success. Absolutely. So Spartan thinks that
And the only
Mitten
other
Canna
major cost.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say, the only other thing I got to worry about is getting good genetics. That's the only thing I got to worry about. I mean, that besides my light bill. And, finding you guys here, seeing you guys as plants and hearing you guys bullshit around and just, it sounds like just one of the guys. I mean, that's what I wanted to be a part of, because.
Here.
Yeah.
Here.
I really look up to you guys, for real.
I'm gonna say you got me on cannabis,
you may
brother.
not be doing much more stuff than I am, but
It's like deja vu.
Erik, I'm super stoked to be talking to you, dude. I'm so glad I made it. Sorry, I'm late.
When the hell did you get here? Who let him in?
Just meow. But for real, Erik, I have ever since I got on cannabis, you're one of my favorite people to follow as far as what you're growing. I know you probably already talked about your setup, but dude, I just love it.
Oh yeah,
I love what you're doing, and I like you just said, I love the same, we love the same thing for the same reason, like all these dudes, just love them. No matter how hard I don't want to, I still want to cuddle with Prophet.
Oh God.
Hey, listen, no matter what, I still fucking showed up even though I wanted to go to bed the last week. All right.
I don't know what it is about Prophet. Everybody wants to cuddle with Prophet. He's just so cuddly.
No, you're fucking cuddly. All right. You're gonna hurt yourself trying to cuddle me on something like a hip bone or some shit.
Prophet's all fucking pointy shit.
No, I'm getting up there though. I'm telling you, I'm starting to gain some weight. The RSO and
You goddamn cheeseburger.
Fucking no,
it's that fucking raviolis, man. Shit's got
no, I haven't eaten that in days, man. Because I've been going to my boys and helping him, and fucking I went there, a couple nights ago, and it was a fucking crock pot full of fucking pulled pork, barbecued pulled pork, and fucking bread and shit. And I was just like, damn, I don't even care how bad it's gonna hurt me later, man. I just fucking downed a few sandwiches, and the other day we got one of those, give me one of those sandwiches from BJ's, 36 inches long. I've been eating well when I go over there. I can't complain. Better
Did I
than
just hear him say
BJ, he got a
BJ
36
inches
inch one.
long in his mouth all in the same sentence?
Yeah, buddy.
yeah.
Okay.
I look like Scooby Doo, but you know, whatever.
Fucking profit all going cone heads on the fucking dude.
Chewing on rubbers as bubble gum.
That's right, Chad. He can only have his red eyebrows on Friday. Otherwise, we kick him off the show because we're so serious on every other day of the week.
Yeah.
When we do this show, you know, red eyebrows are not fucking appropriate. You know, every
Serious
other
as a
day.
heart attack. Speaking of being serious, hey Eric, what animal would you be if you could be any animal?
Ooh. I didn't see that one coming.
A hippo.
A hippo.
A
Do you care-
hippo, man.
Do you care to expound?
Ooh,
Don't fuck with hippos.
Yeah, we all know.
Good.
already got it.
Right on, dude. That's
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
First I thought it was a butter knife, but then
Actually, here, let me highlight that.
I kind of at first
Everybody
I had a
thinks, man.
problem trying to figure it out. I thought it was some kind of knife, and then I noticed it was only the fucking top half
Oh,
of the
yeah.
hippo out of there.
I
was
thought
like,
I
oh,
saw
shit,
some
okay.
titties there.
Mhm.
But of course, I can see titties
Just eat,
everywhere.
man, just eat. Nah.
So why the hippo?
They're
Other than
territorial. They're really territorial, and yeah, you know, you
Nothing kills a hippo?
then nothing can really hurt a hippo. There's not a lot of things that can, and I don't know. I guess I always chose it because my mom was always protective. You know, they're really protective animals over their young anyway, and I think, you know, in my weird way, you know, I got this tattoo from my mom because, you know, that's what she did. She always protected me. You know, when she asked me when I was little, what you know, if I could get an animal, she said, "Well, what kind of animal you want?" I said, "Hippo." That's the first animal I said.
righteous.
So I've stuck
cool.
with it, and yeah, oh yeah, I'll take it to my grave.
Awesome.
I think you're our first guest that was quite literally built for that question.
Yeah, man, you came prepared
Here.
with from life. Like
Yeah.
He's been watching the show. He had it written down practice. Come on. He knew that
Yeah,
question was
no,
coming.
No, he did the
Oh, yeah.
tattoo just for this show.
I'm messing with you, Eric.
I thought Westport was prepared with his fucking giraffe for the tie.
Giraffe, yeah.
Eric fucking shit, I'll show these guys runs out. Fucking tattoo the day before.
Yeah. Was it Westport's excuse so he couldn't get kicked in the nuts or something like that?
Right.
No, I think it had to do with
Wearing
adjusting
tie.
his.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
where do you put the tie?
Oh fuck.
But obviously you put it at the bottom of the neck. I mean, come on.
Degree, I'm a top of the neck kind of guy, and it's got to be a really long fucking tie to make it look fucking appropriate.
That's a
I thought it was a bow tie.
crazy.
Or like a tuxedo tie.
And
Like,
if it's a bow tie, it's definitely got to go high.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know, man.
You could go all out here and fucking go with a
Go in the middle.
tie and a regular tie at the same time. It look like you have a massive fucking schlong on your throat. Bitches be digging that. They'll be like,
I heard something about that somewhere.
chicks will be like, fuck, chicks will be like thinking about when you start fucking going down on them, you also got a fucking massive fucking wang on there on your attached to your throat like that.
Going down on them, you're like fucking 50, 60 yards away, literally. Fucking while you're giving them head.
Well, they like
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna come fuck you in like 5 minutes when I get my ass back over there.
Where did this fucking just go to?
I don't know. It's happened when Sam showed up.
No, I know it. Yeah, I throw things off the rails. Hey Eric, what's you probably already went over this, but I heard you talking just slightly that your real quest is to get primo genetics. So what are you after or do you have your sights on, so to speak, that you are like driving towards, if you will?
Do you prefer sativa or indica?
Well, I mean, like for example, I just got picked up from the dispensary like some Gorilla Glue AFGU cross, right? And talking to Caribou, like we both agreed, that AFGU specifically is, notable, right?
Yeah.
So, something like that. Like, is there a certain lineage that you're looking, or that you've had your eye on? Hey, DP.
Gorilla Glue, obviously, because that's one of the most recognizable strains out there. So to me, when I was younger, every now and then somebody come up, hey, I got this bud, what is it? I don't know. Really, it ain't got a name. Only recently, within the past, I would say 5 or 6 years, when people's finally coming up and say, hey man, I got Gorilla Glue, or hey man, so and so's got this. The genetic wise, like I said, I've done a lot of research, and I would love to get Gorilla Glue and get Girl Scout cookies. But if you want to get some of them strains, those are like high dollar seeds, man. We're freaking like real high dollar seeds. And so when I started looking around and getting on Cannabis, and Cannabis is where I seen Irie Genetics, one of them, get basically, a lot of people on Cannabis grow Irie Genetics, and that's one I want to get a hold of. I wouldn't mind. I'm looking at Arise. I'm really thinking about buying some from Heritage Seeds, and that's really the only one I really got my eye on right now is Arise. And hell, to be honest, anything from Irie Genetics is just because
What I always
that's
thought
one
made
thing
sense.
I see a lot on Cannabis.
When you say it, it always made sense to me. If you're going to look at what a breeder uses in most of his crosses, he's got that fucking Arise and so many crosses. Well, why not just cut out? Let's try the Arise and see what's fucking up with that son of a bitch,
Yeah.
Because obviously he wants that shit and everything. So yeah.
Well, it's not only that, but he actually specifically chose that strain to go pheno hunting for a male to once he kind of fucked with that strain a bit too, right? So another
I was listening to his podcast, and that's where I heard about it. He said that the company that he uses to test his percentages and whatnot, his company told him that Arise was the highest THCA that they had ever tested for. And I was like, wow, and that was at 34%. So I was like, holy shit, I want that seed. So yeah, that's next. When I got the money to spare, that's what I'm getting, is that Arise seed.
So are you a cloner?
Other than that, man, I would love to go down the line. No, start from seed.
I didn't send you any Arise, but
I couldn't. I mean,
just yesterday I dropped you in the mail 2 different phenos of Spider Girl to try out, 2 different White Widow by Afghani F2s, and 2 different Violator by Chemdog Afghani F2 sets to try out. So it's at least I'm pretty sure that's what I sent you. So those should be there. I sent you the tracking number for that. Hopefully those will be there within the next couple weeks.
I might know somebody that's got some Gorilla Glue and some Gorilla Glue crosses as well.
My next run after Hypothetical, when I first got on Cannabis, DP, he sent me some seeds. He was just, I told him, I was like, hey man, messaged him, and he was like, yeah, sure, why not? I'll send you some. Don't worry about it. Drop me an address. Hell, he sent me some. Literally had some within 2 weeks, and that's gonna be my next run after I get done with the Hypotheticals autos this time around. So
yeah, my buddy grew out a set of those and did it really good. They came nice.
4 or 5 months. Yeah, I'll be starting what a DP gave to me. So
Yeah,
I'm
my
looking
buddy
forward
grew
to it.
those out, and he had really
Yeah.
nice harvest off of them. World Trade Genetics, they do
That
pretty
is
good.
awesome. So yeah, cool. That is got me excited about it, man. I was like, all right, this is actually going somewhere. You know, got people I can talk to, people, you know, I can bullshit around with, because you guys are top bullshitters. So makes me makes me feel like I got something, you know. That's the best way I can put it. Just make me feel like I got something.
If you've got to be,
I hear you. Yeah.
Be on the top of the pile, right?
I hear you. This is
yeah.
It was last December that I met all you people, and it's just been an incredible year. Great way to spend the pandemic. Sharing and laughing and making fun of people, you know.
You know, let's talk about that just for a second, okay?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Making fun, okay? So there was no fun, right? You understand? There was no fun. And guess what we did?
We made fun.
We made it. Fucking A. You guys are
Wow.
Why was it all? Why was it all at the expense of Prophet's mom and me?
Well,
you're talking about stopping for a bunch of fucking cows.
Speaking of Prophet's mom, yeah. Get it?
Whoa.
Maybe just one cow.
That's what I was talking about.
Okay, anyway.
Uh,
But seriously, it's all in good fun. That's all. That's the moral of my story. We're just trying to make fun where there was none. And if you happen to
absolutely.
be the one in the crossfire.
So
we're glad you came back.
So some of you seasoned growers out there, we got any more tips or suggestions for Erik while he's here? Or Erik, have you got some questions? I'm curious, like, did you, the water, your well water, is it, did you pH it? It's not always necessary when you're growing organically, but do you know the pH of your water?
You know, I couldn't tell you. Actually, no, no, I couldn't tell you. I was thinking about if I could get some test strips that work, and I don't think they test them.
Yeah, those little test strips, they're not bad, and they're not that expensive, and they could be helpful in you know, when you're starting to do some analyzing of your water, of your soil, and that kind of thing, your nutrients, and then of course, yeah.
You're running organic pretty heavily, right? You said
Right out of his yard, or
right out your
forest.
yard. You're making your own compost. You were top dressing.
You shouldn't even have to do it.
So you're basically just water only. So you're just basically watering it with your drinking water, is what you're saying?
Well water, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I mean,
I mean, I may do my own compost teas and whatnot.
Right.
But,
well, I mean,
I guess that's one thing I really probably need to do. Probably pH my water.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Right. I mean, it would be nice to know just to make sure. But
yeah.
I mean, in reality, you really shouldn't need to worry about it too much unless your shit is so far out of whack, you know, one way or the other, you know. Being says
9.5.
Yeah.
His problem not gonna be his problem won't be pH though. It's well water. It'd be more in his minerals and iron.
Super high iron.
Yeah, super high iron, shit like that.
If anything, yeah.
Speaking of that, you know, every now and then, the house that we're living in, it's well over 40 years old. This, you know, I mean, it's not nothing big here, but yeah, this house is over 40 years old, and every now and then my water will come out with like makes me think of like clay or silt or something getting in it, because it'll sometimes after a big rain it'll be best way I can describe it is, just like a dingy brown. It'll have, and I know that's got to be high in mineral somewhere. So yeah, that's
Well, you're in
probably
the
gonna be my
you're in the
problem,
valley.
is the
You're in the
minerals.
valley between those two mountains. You're saying, right? So if you just said after a lot of rain, your well's getting full. Your well's getting all the runoff from the side of the mountains and shit, which can't be not too bad because it's a natural area. It's not farmland and shit. You're not getting pesticide runoff. So it might be cool to test it just to get an idea of ballpark where you're at.
Yeah.
Was it like a specific test that I would have to be looking for? Because I know a pH ain't going to tell me like, oh, you're high in minerals. What test
Well, I
do
mean,
have
that's
to
the
do?
test you need to do. You just need to like take it in and have a general water quality test, and they'll tell you, like your mineral content, your lead or heavy metal content, your if you have any kind of chlorine, chloramide, shit like that. So just a general water test like that is what you need. I think actually you can get like that kind of like diagnosed test done for like $30 or something, like at Menards. Like you get a water sample kit from them, take it, and then send it off, and then they'll give you like the analyzed results of like your water. I've seen those kits somewhere at Menards, but
Okay, so
speaking of water, hold on, Rick. Speaking of water and chlorine, and it brings to mind fun in the sun in your pools. Okay, happy birthday to 311, bro. You're the fucking man. All right, go ahead.
I was wondering how that was fucking working in. That was nice. Good job, bud.
Hey, actually, while we're talking about 311 real quick, I just, as I'm saying hi to people in chat, I said he wanted to try out more of those White Widow Afghani seeds of mine. I'm going to try and reach out to, there's the number one phenotype, which in my opinion was the closest thing resembling the actual White Widow mother plant. That I was fucking with, that I'm gonna try and get my hand on some of those seeds. If I can, I'll definitely send some of those your way. But point being, I'll definitely get some of those down to you there, brother. Whether it's that pheno or the few of the other ones that I have kicking around.
Did you send some to Johnny?
What's that?
Did you send any of those to Johnny?
Yeah, I sent I think 2 phenos to Johnny, 2 different phenos to 311. And I'm pretty sure I actually knew that they were in kind of the same area, so I tried to send them different stuff even.
Cool.
But I could be wrong on that too. I did send out a whole bunch of stuff at around that time. But I still have number 2s, number 16s, and maybe 10s. And there should be 10s and 7s around somewhere. I've got a bag of beans misplaced. It happens. Believe me, it happens. But yeah, it's just because to me, when you were shouting out my genetics on the other show there the other week, I actually thought that was just a really cool thing. And I'll probably end up actually cutting that out and fucking with it as I'm learning to play with that new video program that Abolished hooked me up with. There's a whole bunch of bells and whistles that I don't know how to work on this program, and I think that'll be a fun segment to fuck with and maybe put that up on Cannabis or something like that when it's done. Cheers. I'll shut up now.
Hey, Caribou, when you send that package out, if you still have some of that Durban stuff that you did, I never got any of that fucking Durban stuff, and I would love to fucking get a hold of some of that to play with. So
okay.
Send a little extra of that with that package, and then we'll get it fucking shipped out in this way.
Basically, Fluffy was just like
right now. Actually, Colton has all of that Durban right now. But I gave him a bunch. There should be a ton there. I was just kind of.
I think I got a little bit left. I can't remember. I'd have to double check because I know I definitely didn't pop them all, and that was one I was excited about. So if I have any, Fluff won't get any. He will not get one, but everybody else can.
So here's what I just heard from Fluffy. Hey, Caribou, remember that stuff you had? Remember all those seeds you once had? Can I have some of those? About what I heard.
I was trying to get to the same thing. Like, I really want to play with a freak show.
Hey, remember all those seeds you had?
Well, it's actually, I got a bunch of seeds out just on Monday to a few people that have been waiting way too fucking long. But
Okay, cool.
I'm getting to get another batch out this next week here coming out. I can only do so many at a time because that's what my paychecks will only allow me to do. So hopefully we'll get everybody covered there. It'll be the rest of the Patreon people first. And when I send shit down with those, I'll probably, because Opie is one of the Patreon supporters under the tester tier. So I'm gonna send him down stuff, Fluff. And then I was thinking, because I still got to get you some of that wedding cake cross, some freak show, and I'll reach out to Colton, or if Colton, if you're even watching, if you're willing or able to maybe send a few of those beans back this way, so I can stuff them in an envelope for Fluff. I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
How did your freak show turn out?
I'm growing a couple of them right now.
Yes, good question,
That's
Erik.
what I would like to try my hand at, a freak show.
Yeah, I think Chad Westport's in the chat. I believe he's got some going right now that I just saw, and his are looking fucking fantastic.
So I'm trying to keep up a little bit with chat, but when you mentioned Chad Westport, I noticed earlier he says
You had to stroke him a
LOL
little bit.
Beelzebub, you just blew my mind, and I'm thinking, fuck, I mean, Bees blows my mind so many fucking times during the show. You're gonna have to be more specific, Chad.
I hope that's a good thing. That
it's a great thing. It's a great thing.
Looks like a cool thing. Are you thinking that it's a slow grower? I remember seeing someone on
Man, that
Instagram
looks
saying that it
amazing.
was super slow.
Yeah, this one's growing. These are pretty slow growing. They're right now they're about the same size as stuff that's a good, maybe even a month newer than this, but they're just, man, like, look at them.
So do they all grow slow like that?
From
they
what
all grow
I've
slow?
seen,
Like,
because the
generally
ones
slow?
that I originally got, I am assuming someone had some freak show seeds and made their own F2s or whatever you would call that batch. And that's where I got those, was through that. And then I made mine because I think I had 11 beans or something like that. And immediately, because I got them for Christmas from the Axe. And like, once you saw that, I was like, yeah, you got to make more of those, because people wanted to. Well, fuck, you've been waiting since Christmas Day to get your hands on some. Like literally, you were one of those people. First people that spoke that said you wanted some.
Yeah.
So it's at this rate, it'll be about a year to the day that we'll actually get those into your hands. But hey, and then here's this other one, and then so, because I'm in no hurry to really do anything with these. I'm interested to see what they'll do. You know, they're kind of stacking fairly tight in there, the nodes. I kind of want to put two of these in a sip container together, and just that way I can throw them in a corner and just kind of leave them there and let them do their thing.
Man,
they're just in 2-gallon pots right now.
I'm a sucker for leaf patterns. I'm a sucker for leaf patterns, man. I just that crazy leaf pattern. Woo.
Oh, cool.
I like that.
I just saw another one. Yeah, there's some of, like, I don't know, what do they call it, like the sawtooth skunk or something like that. That's got like a really extra heavy serrated, leaf that kind of looks super aggressive. And then there's like that the Australian bastard cannabis or whatever I think is what it's called.
ABC.
Yeah, the ABC. Yeah, and that one's fucking weird as shit.
That doesn't look like cannabis at all, dude. When that shit grows out, it's like little fucking pom-poms with fucking like non-serrated leaves, but just
it's fucking
like
weird.
Like it almost looks like a succulent.
Frisian duck.
Yeah,
like
dude.
a duck's foot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the duck's foot. Yeah, that's just crazy too.
Yeah, I love those crazy fucked up freaky strains.
That's another one.
But Freak Show is one that I just love, because like so many other plants kind of look just like it. And it is like, literally you could put that right next to some of those plants and nobody would be any fucking wiser.
Well, it's one thing that I find is funny is working in the bush. There's a whole bunch of plants out there with similar blade structure to cannabis plant. They just won't have that palm style where you'll have the 5 or 7. It'll be like a 2 or a 1 or a 3 bladed style, but it's still the same shit leaves. Another similar pattern, you pay attention to that because you're always looking for cannabis. And then once you've freak show, you know, it's another cannabis strain, it's very different looking. You start looking at, now that that's part of my life, all sorts of different ferns and other similar plants. Yeah, you're just like, oh yeah, that could be a freak show. That could be a freak show as you're walking through. It's fun.
Yeah. So there's been a number of questions and suggestions in chat, and I would like to just make a make-believe scenario. Say Erik tests his well water. Oh, by the way, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember who it was that said that. Yeah, Kinder Grows, been using well water for years now. Same issue described after heavy rain. I fill up buckets and let them sit for a day or so before
Rick, are you in
using
Top
it.
Chat?
Oh, fuck. Yeah? Is that a bad thing? Oh, fuck.
I've heard things about that spot.
I was just wondering how far back in the show you
No,
are.
yeah.
I'm way
That's
back.
all.
I just remember reading that.
I'm way back, but I'm interested in the conversations we're having about seeds and so on. And I didn't want to interrupt, but I've been chomping at the bit to interrupt here. I also wanted to. Nobody.
He's like, fuck, that's from like before I got on the show.
Well, yes, it is. But I held because I had another topic related to Erik's situation, and so I stopped my machine from moving on me. And
That's why the show's so long for Rick.
What I would like to do is read the rest. No, I'm not going to. But what I'd like to do is just imagine that Erik takes a well water sample and sends it off and gets it back. And let's make up some results and suggest if it's okay or what the remedy might be. If you follow what I'm saying. Say, for example, it comes back and very high in calcium. So being an organic grower, what would that tell you about feeding your plants? It's very high in calcium. No. Okay. Well, say very high in iron.
What?
Is it just here? Is Uncle Rick unusually coherent today? This is strange.
I just had a dab, man. What are you talking about? Okay, fine. Forget. You know what? You don't want to play this game. Fine.
To be honest, man, I wouldn't really know.
Honestly, I started keeping up with chat over there.
Well, that's what I get for trying to keep up in chat. Okay. But Thunder Dan, about 3 hours ago, he suggested, again, we're interested, Erik, in geography around where you live. And by the way, do you know what latitude you are? Say if this is North Carolina, okay, just approximately.
More like,
and this would be South Carolina down here, right?
No, it's more like this way.
You know what? You're right. So this is North Carolina, and
like that.
South Carolina. Okay. And where are you situated approximately?
Somewhere in here.
Yeah, man, that works.
Right there.
Approximately somewhere around here.
Here's the tip in North Carolina. Georgia, this would be Georgia right here, right?
Okay.
In South Carolina, right on the border of Tennessee. Like we're right next to the Great Smoky Mountain Parkway. And they're like, we're the only way. If you want to get to Gatlinburg or Chattanooga from right here where we're at, you have to come to Cherokee.
Okay.
Come to Cherokee. We're the last one. I mean, we're not necessarily at the tip of North Carolina. We're like, I would say about maybe 2-3 hours from the tip, but we're still on the border. So I mean, I can't tell you the exact latitude.
Okay, that's okay. I'll figure it out. And where is the ocean? The ocean, the Atlantic Ocean is to This way?
To the west. It would be way over here.
No, to the east.
The east.
Yep, east.
Yeah, your
Oh
other way.
yeah, east. Damn.
North Carolina is
Down
on the
over
ocean.
here.
North Carolina is on the ocean. Anyway, it's I'll just get an atlas. I'll figure this shit out. So anyway, Thunder Dan, about 3.5 hours ago,
You can Google that.
he suggested I will.
If I had a
He's-
map, I'd show
he's-
you.
Thunder Dan suggested that if you want to take advantage of the geography that you're in, that you veg the plants bigger inside, and then maybe take them outside because of the lesser hours. Take them outside and then let them finish out there. So that's a thought.
My first 3 years of growing was outside. I've literally only had my light for this past, like right before Christmas. So that's what I started doing. That's what I did this year. Is I started them inside for February, took them outside in March, and the biggest one I got right now, how tall is the gutter? Like on just the one story. Like it's like I would say about 6 inches above my gutter. I mean, it's
Where's
not
Johnny
tall,
when we
but
need
it's
him?
the tallest one I got here, and they grow like it's.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Okay, fine. Caught up.
I forgot what I was talking about.
It's not allowed on this show.
Plants
How
outside.
tall your plant was.
Yeah, the plants outside.
Hey, Blue Kiss, that
Oh,
is
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick. Rick, Blue Kiss suggests that you need to get a fucking map, not just fucking decorations, all right? Maybe take some of that bullshit off your wall and put the fucking education up there, all right?
That, or you can actually learn to maybe put a little screen of a map in the corner of his fucking computer. Just pull it up.
We send him a link of a good picture that he can minimize.
Yeah.
So that he knows
Keep
where everything
shrinking
is
it.
at.
Maybe this background. So where are you exactly? Like,
That's what I wanted.
That's exactly what fucking Rick's background should be. Is just
I
a
wanted to. Yeah. I that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the atlas is going up. That's it.
you're gonna put an atlas up there.
Yeah, atlas. No, just a big world map.
Okay, that's good.
No, just a picture, fucking giant poster of a hand.
He was gonna grab up that god that holds up the world and be like, "Yo, stand here."
Rick, you need to like legit green screen it though. That way you can like stand up, walk back, and point.
Like a weather.
You know what I'm saying? Yes,
Yeah.
just like a weatherman. I want you to be just like a weatherman, Rick.
Green screen.
Yeah. If
It doesn't take much. It's a green sheet, bud. There's like a whole thing all set up for it. We'll get you figured out, man.
I'm in. Can Kramer stay?
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I was about to bitch about Kramer. I'll be like, "Yo, man, what about Kramer?"
We'll have to see about your green screen and weatherman fucking skills once you get a fucking map.
But I'm convinced that's really a picture of him. It's really not Kramer.
Right? That's him. That's him
That's
on
my
fucking
uncle.
Halloween dressed up like fucking Kramer.
That's my.
That was him. That was him 30 years ago.
Okay. Now say Canada is my hand. No, it's not going to work either. No.
Say Canada's your wiener. Does that work?
Just zoomed in on the
Thankful for never mind. I was gonna say thankful for the U.S.
You know what's weird is that Rick does have a giant picture of himself up in his house and he lives alone.
Settle down. It's just over my bed.
How do you know?
Because you gave me a copy.
No, you owe me money. You've been talking to my mother, huh?
That's how we got introduced.
Oh, good to see you, GB. You snuck in and snuck out, and we'll see you again soon.
You just think that because you're
Love you,
finally
Blue
catching up.
Kiss. Adam, Blue Kiss.
Well, I want you to forecast the weather for us, Rick.
Yeah,
Truly, if I was to come back in another life, I'd like to be a meteorologist. A
a
senior.
meteorologist, like, or
Yeah.
do you want to be like the dude in the background just doing the weather shit, or do
No,
you
no,
want to
no,
be
no.
like the weather guy? Like, you want to be pointing on the motherfucking screen.
Both.
You want to be a tornado chaser.
You want to show the movement of the dick on the screen. You know, when you're this is the
That's a good stroking motion you got there, buddy.
I know
Rhythm, man.
So I'm so far behind in the news, and I'm grateful for that. But when I'm going through YouTube, and they bring up suggestions on, and obviously it was from the days that I used to watch CNN. But there was a guy that used to come on there. His name is Jeffrey Toobin, and well, I guess this happened a few months ago. I guess he was on a Zoom thing, just like us, except we've got chat as well. But this was a Zoom thing with his company. Well, he didn't realize that they could see him, and so he started masturbating on his
Yeah, that was a while ago, but yeah.
Unbelievable, man.
Hey, man, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I get it. I just
some people just need to relieve the pressure, man. It's
but on
intense,
Zoom,
all right?
See what happens when you start letting motherfuckers work from home like this? Like, how do you know I'm wearing pants?
You have no idea what's happening underneath fucking Prophet's fucking square right now, all right? We know he's got fucking 2 old ladies over there. There's probably usually some shit happening over there. We don't know. We don't know. We can't see it.
I'm willing to bet.
Okay, let's keep our hands up. Let's keep our hands where we can see them. Okay.
I'm willing to bet at least half the time someone's using Zoom, it's for something nefarious and fucking kinky.
Okay, for all our safety. Okay, let's see the hands. Thank you. You wonder why I do this? Okay, there's a reason. Oh shit. I love you. I love chat. I love you.
I can't even jump on. I had to throw my phone on charger for like the last 30 minutes.
Fuck that phone.
Hey, man, seriously, I'm getting an upgrade. I'm just waiting to drop it one more time really good before I just fucking retire it. I'm that asshole that has a brand new pair of sneakers sitting there, and I will not fucking put them on until I've worn out my other ones. Same thing with a phone. They upgrade them too quick, and mine's like 5 years old. And the second I get a new one, especially now that I'm painting, I can see me dropping it in fucking a bucket of paint. It's like I'm waiting for me to do it with this one.
Oh man, they're making money off me. They're making money off me. I got insurance on mine. Drop mine, screen cracked. Bam, just pay the deductible. Hell, they on my last phone, they won't even give me another phone. Used it so many times. And started asking me or thinking I'm doing fraud or something. They was like, okay, we're not going to give you another phone.
I had insurance on my phone. It cost $25 or $5 extra a month, right? And the insurance didn't do much, and I had to wait a day or two for my fucking phone. Or it cost me $50 still, or I could pay $75 and get a newer phone right then and there. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Dude, I mean, is it already to the point where people die in cell phone debt? Like, is there people who just recur cell phone debt for the whole rest of their life at this point?
Well,
is this a thing?
Not
now?
me.
Is this normal?
Yes, it is.
Yo, my friend's son got fucking 4 iPhones. 4 iPhones. Okay, and he carries that. But I mean, two are working, and he's working. He actually takes them apart and fixes the screens and changes the back colors because I guess there's 3 different layers to the back and shit. So he's got like original back colored iPhones, and the kid's a little genius, man. Like, he was showing me pictures of the shit he's doing, and I gotta give him props. He's out there doing some honest work and fucking using his brain, fucking.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I got nothing but respect for that.
Yeah.
But why 4 cell phones? I don't.
Because he would get them broken, and like
So they're not necessarily functional at all times.
Yes, it's basically some is to show off his work. So like him walking through the school with an original looking iPhone, and someone ask him, he could be like, "I did."
I got you. Sort of like a business card.
That's why he's got a couple different colors.
I got you. I was just like, what? Like, because I know some people that have like one that's personal and one for business. I can understand that. But beyond that, I just start getting confused.
Yeah, I was confused too. But then he explained it, and I was like, that makes sense. You get used to one color. That's cool, but he's showing
burners.
Huh?
You got to have your burners, man. You can't just stop fucking around, bro. You got to have at least 2 burners.
See, I would joke and say that, but no, I can't even joke around and say that because that's not this kid's hustle, man. That's
kids don't do that anymore, Fluffy. They use fucking Snapchat.
I mean, we were kind of near the end of the night and bored, and there was a flat screen left, and I was explaining to him basically it's just like his fucking phone, only bigger, and kid took it apart, 27 screws, while I was sitting there painting the wall in the room, and took everything apart, lined it up and stuff. It was just, I turned it around and I was just like, holy shit, like, dude. But now I know how he puts iPhones back together because he was so meticulous about putting everything, and like I said, it was cool to see it. And he's doing all these dips. Like he custom made his PS4 cover and shit, and some other shit. So I'm about to give him my skateboard deck. Made my blank. Didn't mean to trail off there. Sorry. You were talking about phones, and then the iPhone came up, and I rambled. Sorry.
So I'm assuming Blue Kiss was talking about me when we were talking about masturbation, and she asked if I have any dogs and do they look concerned when I climax. These are questions that need answers. Oh my God. I love you, chat, but you're all sick. You know that.
The answer is yes.
Bark twice if you need help, little dog.
You'd never notice that half the time they're fucking yapping during the show. They're fucking trying to tell us.
Help us.
He's got to convince them as assholes. Really, they're pleading.
They're like,
have you seen how he treats the fish?
Creamy peanut butter. Fuck.
Right? They're like, look at the fish.
They'll still be here next spring. They will. They won't leave me.
So do most captives.
And while we're considering a dab, is DP anywhere nearby? Sure like to get a tour of the store there, buddy.
Well, you guys started talking about masturbation.
He does not appear to be by, but when he does swing back by, when you see his head up in there, maybe he'll hear you. Fucking give him a shout, man. Maybe he'll hear you.
I'll do that.
All right, yeah, because I like to see the stores too. Why not?
I'm kind of surprised he didn't hear the dab frog and like come running like Toucan Sam with his nose,
Well, he probably went out the back of the goddamn store to go take a fucking dab.
Yeah, he's already doing one.
Yeah, when he heard the dab, he ran the other way.
Yeah, he went somewhere he's supposed to be fucking dabbing at. Yeah, damn it.
Okay,
This is like my last dab, and then I'm out of dabs. That's kind of. I don't know what to do because I do have the rosin press. I could squish an ounce or two if I need to, but at the same time, I've been playing a lot with the Dynavap, and that does get you a pretty good fucked upness to you. So, it'd be nice to kind of take a break from the dabs for a bit.
Well, we won't judge you in your face in front of you. So.
Well, I'll judge myself. That's the problem.
Nah, hey, no, that's a good thing. But no, so you're getting your
I will.
technique down with your diet then, like starting to really like hit better, like and
Yeah.
get the.
Yeah, I think the key is you got to use the little fucking crackhead torch.
Oh yeah, you got to use a little crackhead torch.
It's fucking the other one. I can do pretty good with my fucking the big fucking doubler if you just turn it right down, right? But it's
That's
still
pretty fucking aggressive.
Yeah, this one it's if anything it's a little too slow, right? But it seems to work pretty good. So it's that's the go-to for now.
Well, and there's you know, if you fuck around, you'll find some of them torches have different like size flames. Like even those little flames, some of them have like a little bit bigger flame, small. You know, you start fucking around and you know just buying different lighters to fuck with. You'll find out what kind of flame, you know, what lighter usually has like the best one that you really get a good heat from. That you know you're real comfortable. And I've got like 2 or 3. Like my fucking favorite one is actually this dude. It's yeah, it's a crackhead torch, but it's got like a fucking like one of those fucking deals. I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Shit, you know what? I smoke too much fucking weed for my own good. That's how fucking stupid I am, I'll tell you. So like I was like, it has to be like the crackhead torch looking thing. My girlfriend has all sorts of lighters, I think, right? Same idea. Adjustable flames and shit like that. I'll bet you I just think of it as like just another lighter when it's built like a normal lighter. That's how my brain works.
Well, I've seen new bags day. I can see why you forgot.
Yeah, but
That
I
was
mean,
a good
you know,
day, Prophet. It's not very often I can fucking find myself a pound for less than $800. It was
Hey man, I was happy for you. I was like, fuck it, eh?
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that was that because that was the thing. When I got offered that, I was like, I was scared because I was just like, I will actually tell you the truth. I know what this guy usually gets for those kind of prices, and it's just I don't want it because that's when you have to just smoke like 3 times as much to get high, type of thing. And then, but he was actually showing me some pictures of what it was, and I was like, well, if it is actually looks like that, but I've also had that game go wrong as well. But when he shows up, I like smell it, man. Like you open up the one bag and it just smells like you're sticking your face in like a fucking straight cheesecake. Like it was fucking amazing. Yeah. Gotta love new bag of weed day.
Right. Nice.
But I think for it's maybe it's doing less dabs is probably good for me if this is my brain gets that mushy where I don't associate, basically an identical flame, but they're just built differently, but so they're completely different, right? Obviously. They couldn't possibly.
This one I light with my thumb, and this one I light with my fucking finger. Okay, they're different.
So where on your hand is your finger?
Up my ass, apparently.
Hey, Rick.
Oh,
look
hey,
who's
you're back. DP. Hey, if you have some time, I'd appreciate a little tour of the shop.
Oh, just closed down, so.
Oh shit! You know what's even really funnier? Fucking Adam nailed it. He said your ass had a mop, and you come walking up with that motherfucker like.
Mop. This is all
that
the back
motherfucker's
stuff.
psychic.
You can come get all your cookies you want, all the Jungle Boys you want. What's up? All day. All the hookah nice stuff. Let's see. This is all the cheaper kind of glass. We got all of this. Unfortunately, I'm here to help out the dab station. This is all they have for the dab station right now.
Excuse me, where are your oil burners?
Right here with the dab stuff. As you can see, a lot have been sold tonight.
Yeah, good for you.
Yeah. These ones are really popular.
Whoa.
I don't even like selling them, but whatever.
How much? I mean, you put like a quart of oil in there? I mean, what the fuck?
It looks like a goddamn liter of cola. Is all your Delta 8 needs.
And I need them.
They got Packwoods Delta 8. Why you can't have a regular THC one up there? I don't fucking know. I don't make the rules.
Woods.
We got torches and all this. Batteries and such. Got all your papers.
Can you share the name of this fine establishment?
Pretty big store, looks like.
Yeah, it's a great store. Smoke Dreams over here on Broadway up in Uptown.
Yard?
You got like 2,500 square feet?
Yeah, it's a nice storefront. It's been here forever. It's a super old building. So he got it when the old person left.
You're getting Rod's excited.
All the CBD stuff they have. I would like to learn more about it. I heard these are really good. The caps mushrooms and stuff, they're just a little pricey, if you ask me, if you wanted to go source it yourself. But and we got some of the, let's see, a little bit nicer stuff over here.
For convenience.
We got the MJ Arsenal right there.
We're dropping a brand line now, all iridescent.
Yeah. Yeah, these down here, they're wild. Pretty groovy. We got an Empire shelf. We got a little cheap shelf right here. Once Sequence gets started, that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Sequence over there at the Bros Grows. He's close to really started.
That's exciting.
Super exciting.
Got a bunch of stuff there, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
You got that dabless straw?
I want the cookie Sunday dab rig.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So do you have that one that fucking Johnny's got? The one you don't need the torch, the straw?
Yes, we got that right up over here with the rest of the dab. We got the Dr. Dabber switch. We got all this stuff. I really want that Seahorse Max, but
What's that run?
179.
What the hell is this seahorse thing I hear?
That's
What's
the
the benefit of that as opposed to say the Puffco?
It's like
It's
a
a
hot
nut
straw, electronic hot straw.
Yeah, it's like a dab straw.
Yeah,
Rather than
a nectar collector rather than a dab rig.
Yes. Like this only, I don't fucking have to use the torch. Yeah, there you go. How much was that, Eric? Because I'm thinking of hitting up that shit. I almost spent $60 on one today.
This one, I only paid $50 for this one.
Yeah. See, I saw one
$50.
a couple days ago for like 40, and I almost grabbed it, but I didn't. But
I was gonna say, I think I got mine
Thanks,
for
DP.
like 40.
Yeah.
I got to close it up though.
Thank you.
Like
yeah,
small ones.
thanks.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I like them. They got the two heads.
Yeah, I
enjoy
need one.
mine, but I think the coil. I think they might fucking burn up the coils a little fucking faster than I would prefer.
I would just use it for travel.
Yeah, I would. They do. They do. Bam. See, they got that one right there,
Yeah.
and then they got this one. I don't really know the difference. I mean, this one works all right, but it burns a bit quick. I like this one better.
I'll say Johnny said he used his frequently for a while before having probably to change the coil.
I know Skilbo has one also.
Once you get it down, it's pretty simple. I like it. And then if you got your dang vape cartridge, you just screw that in right there. You don't even need that. Well, I like that. I will grab that.
Yeah, because I like the ability to do a dab at work and just get in a fucking zone and paint. But you know, Yeah, I ain't fucking carrying that with me all over the place. You're on mute, but I know what you're saying.
Am I still?
Right?
Not anymore.
Yeah, like you don't want to have to carry this with you.
Yeah, that's yeah. Like I'd like to carry this and fucking that small little
Been
device.
there.
You know, be like, all right, I gotta go take a shit as it's heating up, and then fucking out.
It's like
You know,
carrying a dugout with you. You know.
I don't need to get blitzed. I just
Yeah.
because I use a vaporizer right now, the herb one, the one from the Arise, and it's all right. But I mean, I'm trying to do some quick shit, and it's freaking
like
like
to get a dryer.
I have one, yeah. But I've been, like I said, I've been trying to be quick because it takes time to heat up, it takes time to smoke the fucking thing, and I just been hitting the thing like right out the glass, and
I didn't ever think about that.
I swear to God, it looks more like a crack pipe right now than anything
How much
else.
do you put in it?
Huh? I just packed the bottom.
How much do you have to put in it?
It doesn't take a lot, man. Like not much at all.
Yeah, because I was thinking about getting one.
Fluff has one. I mean, I like it.
You're able to keep like what you dang smoke out of it, isn't it? What they call
It's
what do I got?
The fucking handheld Arise.
Oh yeah, the Argo.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah. You mean
That's a great little fucking device, man.
Yeah, I told him I've been bypassing the heating because of the time it takes to heat and shit, and I just been filling a glass tube and hitting it, but it looks more like I'm smoking crack. So, you know, that's the only bitch. Honestly, that's the only bitch. Like
I just fucking put it in my pocket while the motherfucker's heating up. You know,
I'm also trying not to really touch the motherfucker because like I'm painting, so it's like I'm not trying to cover
you
it.
need to be a fucking cleaner painter, goddammit, because
It's not
if
even
you're
that.
fucking worried you ain't gonna touch your own shit, I don't want you fucking anywhere near my shit.
Hey man, occasionally I don't really fucking, you know, if I don't have to. Look, I got some dry paint.
Hey, you're in somebody else's house, motherfucker. Be cleaner.
Right now I'm in a fucking ghetto house, all right? And I was told to just make it look nice, all right? I'm not in the $1 million house where I can take my time. So I'm a little bit messier today than usual. But I upgraded. I got to gray, all right? So they're trusting me with more colors.
I got all excited. I looked on a little while ago and saw Abolished must be watching the show. He said the thing for me having a hard time trying to send Fluff's video to YouTube is the way the format or whatever that it was saved on, higher quality resolution and stuff. And I think that even sounds vaguely familiar. He says, okay, well, whatever. Says something about what format is it saved in or whatever. And I was like, holy shit, I even have a vague idea roughly what he's talking about. And so I was like, I go in there and I'm fucking with trying to figure that out. I realized that, yes, while I may have a rough bag idea of what he's talking about, I still have no fucking clue of how to do it. And I looked and I looked and I looked. So, Abolished, if you're watching, please.
Help me.
I've been getting voice messages on my Instagram DM from him all day long. Yeah, the guy's been fucking awesome. Thank you very much. You've been helped shorten this learning curve a lot with this whole video editing process. It's a lot of fun though. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I can't wait. Last time you had a whole lot of fun with video editing, I started getting videos like really early in the morning. So I figure those will start flooding in soon.
Hey, Fluff, look at this.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of that. Oh, look what I did. Look what I did. Look what I did. All right, sweet. Hey, it's 4:20 in the morning. Thanks.
Well, no, because I'm working on kind of more longer-ish stuff now, and my phone won't send that long of videos to you through text message, unfortunately. Otherwise I probably would. It's yeah, I don't know. I just I enjoy it. Like I was talking to because that 1-to-1 ratio show where I did, right? I already have 3 episodes that are done pretty well. The one with bees, which aired like a long time ago, and then I just I just wanted to do like something a little bit different with the other ones. Add like beginning credits or an ending sequence or whatever, because I'm just, the whole point is playing with editing and shit like that. And so I went onto my other computer and threw some of the songs that Catachronic did on one of those stick thingies and plugged it into this computer. Downloaded those cutting strips of that, and I got like, you know, a fucking 15-20 second piece of their one song, and then just stringing a few things in there, and just, it's interesting to me. I think it's cool as hell as I started to learn. We'll do some really cool shit. And then actually I asked Larry, OG, and Stony if I could do a video for them too. Just like nothing to do with this show or the channel per se. Just, hey guys, like, is there a song in particular you would like to see a music video done for? Pick one, send it to me, and I'll have a few listens, and then we'll talk and just fucking talk about ideas for what we want to do with it. I just thought that'd be enjoyable too. But that'll fucking take, like, that's probably gonna be like a 2-year long process with the amount of time that I seem to get to work on shit. But fuck, I sure have grand thoughts. Just if only there was enough time. But actually, like, the girlfriend, she just started going back to yoga. That's where she is right now, and I think she's doing yoga Thursday nights too. So if I'm working in town, that means I actually might get the Thursday night to work on, just take it, do whatever I want, and just do show stuff, whether it be hanging out with you fine guys and or working on other stuff, or just taking the time off and not doing a fucking thing, because sometimes you just don't want to do anything after work. Let's face it, those days happen. Unless you're Spartan, and then he's just like, no, podcast, let's go find a podcast. Okay.
I don't know if Spartan's a man or a machine.
God damn superhero.
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's not the hero we deserve, but he's the hero we need.
That's Leonidas, man. What the fuck? What do you expect?
Okay, Leonardo.
Leonidas, the leader of 300, the movie 300, the Spartans, the leader.
Yeah, something.
Leonidas.
Leo, the dude from the Thundercats. What was his fucking name?
Fucking
Leo something.
Lionel. Dude.
Lionel, yeah. That's what I was like. Leo. Panther was my favorite.
Talking about Lionel? That's what you're
No.
saying?
No, man.
Oh.
Lionel is the shit, dude.
No, Panther was the shit.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, motherfucker, Snarf was the shit. Snarf was fucking awesome.
Fuck you, Fluffy. You suck. Okay, Snarf was all right, but
he was cool. I mean, he's just as lovable as Orko, you know.
Honestly, I thought the two fucking young Thundercats were comic relief enough. Like I thought
they were pretty amusing.
The Wildcats, wasn't that what they were?
Yeah, that's what they were.
Well, one of them, I thought wasn't that
one was Wildcat.
Name? Yeah, wasn't her name like Wildcat?
I can't remember the other ones.
I don't remember, man.
I remember Chitara.
I've seen that shit.
Yeah, Chitara was hot as hell. Shit, little cheetah bitch.
Prophet, you pervert on some freaking cartoon cat now.
Not at all.
What's wrong with you, Prophet?
Not at all.
Either.
I
can if you're a pervert on something from a Fritz cat cartoon.
I do it. I got a twisted obsession with Jessica Rabbit, though. I can't help it.
Yeah.
Who doesn't, dude?
I remember seeing that movie in like the drive-in theater when it came out. That's I'm old.
That was the first time I felt feelings in my body that I.
Yeah.
No, but like, what about like?
I want Blue Kisses cookie.
What about like the West
Texas
Cows of Moo Mesa?
Hollow.
There was a cartoon right there.
What was it? Oh, yes, I do remember that.
That was some good shit right there. Or Brave Star. Yeah. No,
remember the Steelhawks?
Which one?
Oh, Silverhawks. The Silverhawks.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Oh, dude, the Silverhawks was a great show.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah. Oh, what was the bad dude? The bad dude was a badass in that show.
I can't remember his name.
like Monstero or some shit like that. Wasn't
Maybe.
it something like that?
It was something like that.
Do any of you guys remember a cartoon we're probably going back a little over 30 years now, called Gravedale High, where there's a bunch of little like monsters and zombie
Yeah.
kids that go to school? It's like, fuck, I'm like the only person that seems to fucking remember this show. But like, I was back when I was in grade 3. I know that. I think they only did one season. It was like the greatest thing ever.
Oh man, that was way
Fucking
before my time.
Berenstein Bears all over again.
And I ask people about this, like anytime you get into a similar cartoon, and they always look at me like I'm stupid, or how Sam was just looking at me. But it was
Look, I'm pretty sure I've heard of the damn thing because I remember when they started up with this whole like Monster High or whatever that's going on. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they did this before.
Actually, yeah, it's a similar kind of premise.
Yeah.
Except for Gravedale High was way bitchier because it was when I was a kid. So that it just makes it better, just like that.
Right
That's
on.
how that works. But yeah, it's on YouTube. Because I remember I'd watch, I'd like YouTube and like, okay, when you're reliving your childhood and shit like that. And then I try and show it to my kids, and they'd be really cool with it for about, maybe 8 minutes if you're lucky. And then they're looking at their tablet or their phone because, but they're wrong. They're wrong. They just don't know.
Yeah. Captain and the Game Master.
What the fuck the TV is.
Captain and the Game Master.
Hey, real quick, is anybody? I don't think we've mentioned it tonight, but they got that rally going on in Lansing. That is what, tomorrow, right? Tomorrow at noon at the Capitol, Lansing, Michigan. It's a big rally for the caregivers. They're just trying to keep everything fucking status quo. They just want everybody to go out there, show a presence, be respectful. Not going there being a bunch of dicks, blowing clouds and being crazy. If you're able, if you're out, go out there, give them their support. Show some support for the people who they're fucking out there caring, giving care for everybody else.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Buffy, because I think a couple people, or more than a couple people, are kind of thinking it might just be another cannabis event where everybody's going out to get blasted and having a good time. But this is more of a kind of more of a serious little rally that they're having out there for support of, the MCMA. They're really trying to encroach on the plant count out there, man. They're trying to take it down from 12 to 4, so all those patients out there that aren't going to have that variety and having to go out to the dispensaries and overpriced, underparched stuff. So I'm glad you said that that it's not just a big party out there, that people are, really trying to get some stuff accomplished, and camaraderie will accomplish more than segregation will, for sure.
Absolutely, man. And yeah, I mean, any support they can, be out there, they need all they can get. You got to show these people we're fucking serious about it. So, do your thing, fucking go help support. These people take a lot of time, to make sure you have quality meds and everything else, and you want to fucking keep it that way. So, do your part to help them out too.
Do you really want your gardener to have to be worried about his boss that's on his ass 24 hours a day, that's not letting him get anything accomplished, he's having to work overtime? Or do you want them to be able to actually spend time with the plants and be able to take care of it and give you the best medicine possible? A lot of these people are supporting themselves right now. COVID hurt a lot of people, and they were able to make a living out of this, So I'm super supportive of Michigan and the caregivers out there. So everybody who's going out there, cheers to y'all. And I hope y'all make a big impact.
And if I'm seeing this right, he said a bill just got introduced to reduce their patient count from 5 to 1. Like, man, that's how did I? I mean, I would do that. I would do that to help somebody, but I mean, at no point. I mean, holy shit! I mean, you can't make a living that way for sure. So
I was going to say, what's the point? What would be the point? One.
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to help other fucking people, and make money at that. You need to be able to help more than one fucking person.
Can we find a loophole and just say you're helping one person at a time?
Anyway, I mean, I don't really, I don't know much about all of this that's going on, so I can't speak too much, but that sounds fucking ridiculous to me.
That does sound ridiculous. So that means everybody
That
who
probably would be
goes
what it
by
is.
and can go should go, even if you're not, say a Michigan resident.
And what I mean by one person at a time is at that moment you help this person and
You know
then
what?
you
Here's
I
a
help
fucking
this person.
here's a really goddamn valid point that Abalish just made is, when they talk about using RSO, specifically to like kill cancer, that takes a shitload of material to make fucking the amount of RSO, and to reduce the plant count to three plants. You're not going to make enough RSO for a cancer patient. That is not going to happen. Like, so now they're hampering your ability to even make the meds for the patient. Like, if they cut it like that, I mean, you can't even help the one person that you get. That's ridiculous. So yeah, if you can get out there, go out there and fucking absolutely get out there and show support for that.
Yeah, taking it down to 4, that's absolutely trying to get rid of the medical aspect of it altogether. 4 plants
that seems kind of orchestrated.
But the licenses, or what it is up the law up here in Canada. And that's just enough to make it so it's almost impossible to keep like a perpetual rotation going unless you want to have just one strain going on, right? And you can have a clone and then a couple to your 2 stages in between type of thing. The lawmakers know what they're doing, and they're fucking assholes and pieces of shit for doing it. It's not cool. Not cool at all.
All right, guys. I gotta call it a night. Everybody go do that tomorrow, or at least fucking show your support somehow. Because, yeah, we shouldn't have to explain it any further.
Yeah.
I love you all. Erik, you're the man. Thanks for joining us, dude. It's good to talk to you. It's good to hear about you. Fucking
Hell yeah.
Yeah. We needed the hippo in the group. So
the hippo in the group.
Welcome. Later, guys.
Later,
Yeah,
bees.
Very nice, bees.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's lights out for me too here. I'm gonna see if my lights go out before DP's. He's still washing the floor over there. But Erik, a pleasure meeting you, my friend. Good luck in the future, and then please feel free to
Likewise.
join us anytime, buddy. Chat, love you as always. Prophet, I love your mom. What else can I say?
You owe me money.
That's absolutely correct, Blue Kiss.
Child support.
Caribou, thank you for putting all this shit together. It's been quite a ride, and it's a lot of fun. Good night, everybody.
Rick, you're unusually spry after your time off with Prophet's mom, I presume. He must be well rested.
He finally got untied and got fed.
Yeah.
Good night, all.
But anyways, guys, it's about time for me to start thinking about winding down. You want me to hand the controls off, or do you guys figure shut her down for the night?
Yeah, I'm ready to call it too. So
I should call it an early night.
Alrighty. Well, Erik, man, it was great getting to actually talk to you proper this time. We know we got to meet you briefly there. Before, but it's awesome having sit down with you. So we appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
man,
great meeting you.
It's been great actually meeting you. We always see you in chat, and we fucking talk, cannabis, stuff like that. So it's good. It's good to see you face to face. Talk at least talk like this face to face anyway. And man.
Right.
So
yeah, like I said, I've been following you for a while, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate
it. Yeah, man, we'd love to have you back on. So consider this.
Yeah, anytime.
Fucking rates.
Cool.
Yeah, chat's awesome. We love everyone.
Chat. Yep.
You guys
man. Everybody in the chat, I said whatever.
And happy birthday, 311.
Happy birthday, 311.
And yeah, I'm gonna try and get
Happy birthday.
Number 1 White Widow Afghani cross pheno seeds for you, because I haven't had anybody kind of just really waving the flag saying, hey, try this guy's shit. There's been a few people growing and saying, hey, yep, it's good stuff. But the way you're screaming those genetics is very, very
See you
cool.
guys later.
Appreciate it. Eric, you the man. Love you, brother. And
Have a great
love
day.
all of you. I'm gonna stop rambling like an idiot and go and find something to do.
Seems like words of wisdom to me, man.
Absolutely, man. Have a great night. Love chat, man. All you people out there, fucking good luck with everything in Michigan tomorrow. Fucking, it's been great hanging out with you guys tonight, as always. You know, fucking, we'll see you guys soon.